What's it like to be a young farmer in Ghana? Welcome back to our series, and today we are looking at a livestock farmer, somebody who rears pigs. His name is Chukwu Emeka, and he's with Elohim Farms in a little town called Apo, about 7 minutes drive from Kafui Dey, the capital of the eastern region of Ghana. Chukwu Emeka, how far?
Cool.
You inside?
I did inside.
Tell me about your journey into raising pigs.
Okay.
When did it all start?
It started somewhere around 2014, November.
Okay.
After my national service, I entered into Animal Research Institute, where they trained me in pig farming and cattle and other stuff.
Did you study agriculture in school?
No, I read banking and finance
Okay.
at UPSA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from banking and finance at UPSA to pigs.
Yes, yes.
Why you no go to bank?
It's not my dream. My dream is to be a farmer, was to be a farmer, and still is to be a farmer.
So how did you end up studying banking and finance?
Because my father would not allow me.
Okay.
He says farmers are poor and all that. So he prevented me from doing agriculture.
Okay. But did you have an interest in farming even when you were young?
Yes.
What were you doing as a young farmer?
When we were, I was a little boy. We were in Chifu. So my auntie would take us to farm, and we'll farm. We'll do some cassava and all that. And then it was far on the Fusu stretch, Fusu road. Yeah, so we'll walk, carry the cassava, the harvested ones, and then the firewood and all that. And at some point, I got the chance to stay at a place called Peki. And they gave me some piece of land, a small piece of land, which I was also farming cassava on it. And I remember vividly when I had to leave, come back to Accra, and I was crying because they asked me why, and I said, I have a farm and I want to grow it, and I had to leave. So I had interest in farming, and I used to rear chicken.
Okay.
Yes, so a friend called Fawaz Samed, he gave me one bird, and I grew it to almost 70. Yes.
Multiplication?
Yes, in Medina.
Okay.
So I had interest in agriculture.
So your youngest memory as somebody who loves farming and was involved in farming was, how old were you then?
Oh, I was around 6, 7. Yes, 6, 7, around that time, yeah. So
I'm curious though, you grew up in Ghana, you went to school in Ghana, but you have a Nigerian name. What's the link?
Oh, so I'm a mixed breed. Yes, I'm a mixed breed.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I have both relatives.
Okay.
Having both Ghana and Nigeria.
So you're an ECOWAS guy?
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Some people say I'm United Nations.
We take our like we'll go with ECOWAS first, but anything when United Nations, no problem.
Is best. So
okay. So you ended up doing your national service in
Wasakrop. As a teacher.
As a teacher?
Yes. I taught as a teacher.
Okay. And then the agri-business side of things.
Yeah, so I had a dream that I want to be a farmer. I told him. So immediately I finished my service, I went for my certificate, and I told my boy that this is what you wanted, so please take it.
Take your thing.
I'm going back to where I come from. So
what was his reaction?
Oh, he was quite sad and quite angry too. Yeah, I remember like 3 months he was not talking to me. He thought maybe that time I would change my mind, but he even got me a job in EcoBank Transnational. He had a friend called Emmanuel Sari. He was
one of the big guys there.
They're one of the very big guys there at EcoBank, the headquarters.
And they got a job for you?
Yeah, he worked.
You snubbed the job?
Oh, no, I snubbed it. I told him point blank that is not what I want. I want to be a farmer. So he finally agreed. He agreed when I started the farm May 18, 2015. And December,
where we are here?
No, at Pediasi.
At Pediasi? Okay.
Yes.
Ebri.
Then 6 months later, I was awarded the best pig farmer. And I called him and I told him. And so he I sent him the picture and everything. And he saw that, okay, my son is serious now. So he started encouraging me.
Who was encouraging you apart when your father was not interested? Who in your family was saying, okay, you know what, go ahead and do your stuff?
Oh, I had a friend called Prince Akest. He always talked to me about farming. He used to farm back in Fusu. So he used to talk to me about it, and that was energizing me most of the time. Yes, so I had that interest to want to be a farmer. So I spoke to a number of my friends. There was a friend I had, I went to Susalem with. He I told him that each time he has an opportunity for farmers, it's like people want to go into farming, he should let me know. So he helped me go for some interviews, some seminars and all that. That's what brought me into Animal Research Institute.
Okay.
Yes, so that's how I started. And subsequently, I got some awards afterwards. We had the opportunity to travel to places to learn more.
Where did you go?
We went to Kenya in 2016, February. I was there for a month in a certain agricultural university there. It's called Egerton University.
Okay, what did you learn there?
I learned livestock farming. They taught me fish farming, cattle farming, and they taught me agri-tech, simple agri-techs like hydroponic feed fodder.
What is that?
Hydroponic feed fodder essentially is when we use grains. What I was taught there, I use soya, millet, corn. I grow it, and then I feed it to the pig. And that is supposed to cut down your feed cost by 55%. Yes, so they taught me that. They taught me how to use azolla, duckweed.
What are those? What's azolla?
So those ones, they are grown like like
plants?
algae. Yeah, they are grown on water.
Okay.
So I was feeding it to my fish, actually. So they taught me all those things. And I also learned a technology there called IMO, the indigenous microorganism.
What's that?
Okay, so that's where you can rear pigs in the city and no smell. So assuming that this place is a city now and I'm rearing pigs here, I will pass by. The only thing that will make you know that I'm rearing pigs here now is because of the noise from the pigs.
How do they get rid
not
of
the
the
pungent?
Smell? How do they get rid of the pungent smell?
So we formulate something, a solution we call it IMO solution. We use some stuff to grow them, to formulate it. So every day when you go, you rake the dung, cover it with the sawdust. We use sawdust essentially, sawdust, not wood shavings. So we spray after we rake the sawdust and cover it we rake the dung and cover it with the sawdust. Then we spray the solution that we have formulated on it. So that essentially eats away the pungent. Yes. So
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so that was Kenya.
That's in Kenya.
Where else did you learn stuff?
So I was in Senegal on 17th of July 2017.
What did you go learn there?
I learned, let me say VET. There was an AU program, African Union Intra-Bureau for Animal Resource. They had a project which was a competition which I applied, and by the grace of God I was selected. So I went for the training. It was a 1-week training in the city of Dakar. Yeah, so we learned about VET essentially, and then policies and the market legislation policies and all those stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so then
More training.
Yes.
Yeah.
As for the training, it was plenty, but there was one last one in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. So it's a consortium between the Africa Center for Economic Transformation.
That's it.
Yes, and then Michigan State University. So there was a program they called the YIELD, Young Innovators, Entrepreneurs in Leadership Program. That was almost like a 2-year program. So we went to Dar es Salaam and we were taught all those things.
What's the most outstanding thing you learned in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania?
So it's the entrepreneurship side. Yes, they taught us the essence of being a leader, what you need to do as a leader. Sometimes there will be annoying people in the team, but then they also have good things that you need to learn from. Yep. So you don't need to look on the other side, but you look at what they have, and then you work on that side to make big the good side of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I learned that, and it helped me a lot. Yes, and we've been to other training, a lot of trainings.
Did you think that you finished school, you finish a banking and finance course and you think, man, there's probably nothing less to learn, and now you are traveling around the continent learning all kinds of things, Kenya, Senegal, Tanzania, all to become a better farmer.
Yes.
What did your father think about all these trainings you're going to?
The first award I won was what changed his mind. That, okay, I think my son is making a headway. Yes, so let me help him. So he started supporting me.
Okay. You don't talk about your mom?
Well, my mom is there, but I never lived with her, so I don't really have a lot to say about her.
Does she know what you do, though?
Yeah, she's been here a number of times, and she was quite amazed.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Tell me about this plot of land you are on. How many acres is it? When did you get it? And then we go inside and check out the pigs.
Good. So I was here 2017 December to buy this land.
Okay.
And That was after I've lived 2015 to 2017 on my brother's land. He gave me a land at Pediase. He had 1 acre just behind President Kufuor's house. Yeah, so I did my piggery over there. And after I gathered some money, I have a wife who is quite strict, you know, like save money. If I have that money, me, I'll go and buy feed. But she will say that, no, let's keep it. Let's go and buy land.
You need a wife like that.
Yeah, she's wild. She's really wild. Sometimes I fight with her.
It's normal.
It's
part
normal,
of it.
yeah. So she actually pushed me. And my father. My father.
Your father?
Yes, my father.
He's not a disciple?
Yes, he was a disciple. So we got this land. And later on, we bought this one.
Okay.
So this one is 3 acres.
Where the pigs are going to be?
Yes, yes.
And
this is 1 acre for farmhouse. So we have the farmhouse we are building over there.
All right.
If you don't mind, we could go there some other time.
Yes, after we've checked out the pigs.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's it. So we bought this one 2017, and then 2020 we bought this one.
Okay. So total 4 acres.
Yes, 4 acres.
Okay. Well, what were the challenges in getting land?
Oh, plenty. I bought the land at Adoso. The money disappeared.
Why? It be magic?
No. They took the money and disappeared. Yeah, that even discouraged me. But my wife would say, no, let's go. Let's still go. I mean, so we came here, we scouted. We go here, they say, go here, go here, go here. And then finally, we got one man that he gave us the land and we had to buy now. Okay. So we bought it and we started small.
Okay. Let's enter Elohim Farms. By the way, why is the farm called Elohim Farms?
Oh, I was reading about God and I read one of his attributes. Elohim. I can't really remember the actual meaning, but I was intrigued when I read that particular name. Yeah. So okay.
And then you gave it your name.
I gave it that name.
Okay. So where are we now? Tell us where we are.
So we are in the farm. Let me switch on the water.
Sure. Switch it on.
Yeah.
Why do you want to put the water on?
So this is the nipple system. We don't fetch water for them. Okay. We use the nipple system.
Nipple system?
Yes. So you see that we start drinking immediately.
So when they suck on it,
yes,
then water comes out?
Yes. As soon as they leave it, the water stops.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what do we need to know about pigs?
Pigs are one of the neatest animals. Ironically, they say they are one of the dirtiest animals. But they are one of the neatest animals. It all depends on how you treat them. And pigs, essentially, is the 4th wisest animal, behind the chimpanzee, and the elephant, and the other one I forgot. I think the dolphin or something.
So they're very wise?
Yeah, they are wise. And,
okay. How do they know that pigs are wise?
Oh, when pig is like a woman. When you treat it well, it will treat you well back. So when you feed it right, you clean there's something we call efficiency. When you maintain efficiency, where you have to, you know that every 7 o'clock a.m. You sweep. It will be expecting you to come and sweep, and it will know that if it is asked to shit in one corner, it will definitely shit in one corner. So this is where my son sleeps. Okay. Yes, and so. How many pigs do we have in this establishment? Oh, right now it's 187. 187. Yes. How many did you start with? I started with 1. And this was how many years ago? I started with 2. How many years ago? That was 2018, May, June. So 2018, June, you started with 2 pigs? Yes, from a friend. So that's 6 years ago? Yes, so I gave a friend free consultation who wanted to start a farm. He's called Dr. Diego. Yes, so Dr. Diego wanted to pay me, and I said, oh no, you are a friend, so I do not expect to get anything from you in return. So 2020, I lost all my pigs. They were 213 to swine flu. The reason you see these walls is because of the virus that attacked my farm 2020. So all the 213 pigs died. And so, wow. Yes. How did that make you feel? I felt very depressed for like 6 months. I was not doing anything. I felt very depressed. So are you a full-time farmer? Yes. Okay. So there are pigs here, if you don't mind. Yeah, so all your pigs died? All of them. All of them died. What does swine flu look like? What was happening to the pigs? So you come today, sweep the whole place, they are looking healthy. Go back, the next 5 minutes, all of them are dead. Mass death like that? Mass death. Mass. I buried some, and I could not bury again because it was costing me in the end. Yeah, I mean, because I could not pay for an excavator after all this thing I'm going through.
Did the authorities come around?
Yes.
Was there any ways for them to help you dispose of the carcasses of these pigs?
They told me to get rid of it. I should dispose it of myself.
But they didn't give you any support?
No, they didn't give me any support. I went to, when this whole thing started happening, I called my district vet. He came to do the test. He wasn't sure what the problem was. So I had to go to the regional office. That one too, they were suspecting it, that is swine flu. So they suggested that I take one of the animals who freshly died to the vet office at the headquarters
for
at
them to investigate.
Which they did, and they confirmed that it was a swine flu. So at the end of the day, they came here. The regional boss came here, and he just said I should get rid of them.
Which happened.
Yes.
So let's start from the beginning. So those two pigs that you started with, are they still alive?
No, they died.
They died.
They died.
Okay, so let's start the process. Suppose you bring pigs in. Give us a sense of what the whole chain is like.
So it depends. Now, if you are bringing a piglet, so the piglet will go through a process. Okay. You have to give it the weanest feed. First of all, if a pig comes to your farm, the first thing you need to do is to isolate it. So I have a quarantine down there.
Let's go see it.
Okay, but
the ones that, Wait, but you want to show me something first?
Yeah. So this is a 300 pig unit.
300 pig units.
Yes, it can house 300. But as it is now, I only have about let me say about 40 of them here. Okay. Yes, approximately 40 here.
I see some of the pigs look black. Is that like a different breed?
Yes, I have, these ones are a combination of landrace and large white.
The black ones?
So this one is called large black.
The black one?
Yes, you have a large black.
Large black.
You have large white, large black, landrace.
And so these ones are what? The white ones are?
These white ones are a combination of large white and landrace.
Okay.
I have Duroc in there, yeah.
Does the meat taste different?
Yes, the Duroc have layers. It has layers of meat and fat.
Really?
Yes. So these ones are empty.
Okay.
Yes, but this is a plan to do fattening here for 300 pigs.
Fattening?
Yes.
What is fattening?
Fattening is when the pig gives birth, you wean it after 42 days. After weaning it now, what you do is that you feed it. And then when it's table ready, you sell it off, dispose it.
How old is a table ready pig?
How old? It depends. Some people like it like 4 months. Some people like it like 6 months. But 6 months, the animal should be minimum of 50 kilos, 50 kg.
Just 6 months?
Yes.
Okay.
Good feeding.
All right.
I'm not doing good feeding.
What feeding are you doing?
So this is rice bran and maize and then oyster.
Rice bran, maize, oyster.
Yeah, that's very poor.
But is that what chickens also eat?
So the chickens, essentially, they eat rice bran, wheat bran, maize, soybeans, and then concentrate. Depending on if it's a layer, then you use layer concentrate. If it's a broiler, you use broiler concentrate. They use oyster, they use lysine, they use methionine, and probably dicalcium phosphate, and all that.
Why is this guy on his own?
He's sick.
What's wrong with him?
No, he was not sick. He was bitten by those ones over here. So I had to isolate it, treat it well, it recovers, and then I find a way to merge it, reunite it to its friends.
They're going into fights?
No, they didn't go into fight. The big ones were bullying it. They almost killed it. Wow. Yes. Yeah.
Let's go find out where you quarantine them. You said when you get piglets, you quarantine them.
Yes, I quarantine them.
Let's walk over that. What's the essence of quarantining?
So the quarantine essentially is to avoid any form of it's outside the wall. It's to avoid any form of infection. Assuming that you brought in a new pig, some new pigs. If you quarantine them, then for let's say like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, if there are any diseases, because as they are there now, you start deworming them, you start giving them antibiotics, you start, if they have diarrhea, you give them some form of sulfur to cure that and all that. So by that 1 month, they should heal from whatever infection, whatever sickness they brought from wherever they came from.
Okay, and it's separate from where the other pigs are?
Yes.
Okay.
It's separate.
So you're going to step out?
Yes, that's where the quarantine is.
Okay. Is it far?
No, it's not far. It's on my land.
Okay.
Akwayemi. Come on, close the gate.
So you have some animals there?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Currently, I don't have.
All right.
animals.
Okay.
So we have the poultry here, if you
Okay.
don't mind.
Yeah, but let's finish it with the pigs first.
yes.
So after you've quarantined them, where
Yes.
do you take them?
Then you bring them to the farm.
Okay.
Close the gate.
All right.
Yeah, so you quarantine them and then you bring them to the farm, and then you start the process.
Where is your feed mill? Where do you mix the food yourself or you buy
Yes,
it?
I mix it myself. I buy the components. So there's the feed mill is over there. I don't know that you saw a feed mill there, but it's not installed yet. Yeah, so I have a feed mill, a one ton feed mill. That's 20 bucks.
Okay.
It can formulate. It can mill a corn and makes 1 ton. That is 20 bags of feed per every formulation.
What's it like in terms of labor? How many people work on this farm?
So I have 3 people that I work with. Then I have, those are the full-time people. Then on the temporary base, I have about 7 of them. The 7 of them, essentially, when I'm selling to places like, I sell to Tilly's Farm, a factory. So when I'm selling to them, they come to slaughter. And sometimes when they bring the feed, they will carry it to where I'm packing it. Yes, then sometimes when my boys are tired, I try to use them. And then they weed the farm. So when you come, you saw the green pepper farm. So I lease those lands. Initially, we used to weed and plant corn. So that's how it is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
What's the biggest challenge with rearing pigs?
The biggest challenge is feeding. That's the biggest challenge, is feeding. As it is now, all these structures that you see over here can house minimum of 700 pigs. Yes. But you can see, I told you 187. Because even this one self had a struggle.
But you came from ground zero because 200 died.
Yes.
I remember you saying that.
Yes, I lost 213 of them. So by that time, I had some coins. Some small coins, yes. And you know, I had bought feed in a large quantity before the animals died. I bought soya, I bought maize, I bought pumpkin oil cake and rice bran. Then the next month, they all died.
They all died.
So I had them. I didn't dispose them off because there was nothing wrong with it. So it's after I went to buy about 6 of them, 6 of the females. That's the young girls are called the gilts. Oh, the gilts.
Are they here?
Yes, I have some of them over there. Yes, the gilts. Those are the young girls that they are ready for crossing. Then those who have given birth are called sows. So I bought the gilts, about 6 of them, and I came to start again. Even that year, I won another award, that 2021. So I have 3 of the awards. I'll show them to you.
How much is, if you want to start, what are you looking at investing?
If you want to start a piggery, you need the land, you need structure, and you need a very good water system. You need a very good breed. You need feed. And you need good management. Without this, if you do not have good management, it's a waste of time. So you need very good management system. Then you can have a successful pig farm.
I want you to walk through the piggery again, and you identify the different types of pigs you were telling me about.
Yes.
You know, the sows.
Yes.
And okay. So these are all one breed?
Yes, these are all one breed.
And how old are these guys?
These ones, they are like 5 months.
5 months old.
By 5 months, I mean, all these weights are under weight drastically. By 5 months, they should be like minimum 50 kg. Minimum 50 kg. Yes. But these ones, the biggest should be around maybe 37.
Okay.
This one. These ones are like 20.
And then here, same age?
Yes, this one's the same age. But this one's like 4 months old. Yes. They're like 4 months.
Why are they so? Why are they reflexes so quick?
That's how they are. They are very. I don't know how to say, but
very sensitive.
Very, very sensitive.
Okay.
Even when you start chasing them, you see that they will start easing themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, their metabolism system is.
Yeah, the reaction time is very quick.
Very, very quick.
Like Olympic athletes.
Yes.
Come on.
This one's like this. This is the large black I was talking to you about. And let me show you another one. This one is pure landrace. These ones.
Okay.
And the first one, they are pure landrace.
Landrace.
Yes.
Okay.
So the large white, they grow very big. And the landrace, they have good maternal ability.
These ones are very hairy and they look very different.
Yes. So this one's is a mixed breed between the Duroc between the Duroc and the large white.
Did you create this breed?
No, I didn't create this breed, but I bought them from Dr. Otokun Obuama.
Okay.
Yes.
How much is a average price?
An average price. A piglet is sold for, a freshly weaned piglet is sold for 600 cedi to 800 cedi, depending on who you're selling to. Yes. So, and then the average price of a 50 kilogram pig is 1,750. Yes. The per kilo price is 35 cedi. Okay. So it's 35 multiplied by the weight, which is 50.
Okay.
That determines the price.
Okay.
So
this is
a sow.
Just giving birth.
Yes.
How old are the babies?
The babies are like a month old. She gave birth to 8.
Okay.
But we had consistent accidents. She slept on a lot of them.
She slept on a lot of them?
Yeah.
She was unconscious?
I think, so. Yeah. We don't have light here. So because of that, we even had to work on our solar system. So now we have light in the night.
Okay.
Yes, she was sleeping on them, unconsciously. Yes. Yeah. So that's what happened.
And you said there were some is it gillets?
Piglet. Gilts.
Gilts.
Yes,
Which are the
so
gilts?
let me show you the gilt. So this is becoming a gilt.
When you say it's a gilt, what does it mean?
A gilt is a pig that is, in human terms, you say a virgin, like who can give birth, who is ready to give birth.
Okay.
Yes, so this is a gilt.
The brown and black one?
Yes. These ones have not reached gilts yet.
Okay.
They are beyond the winner stage, but they are not gilts yet.
Okay.
Yes. So you see that the one that gave birth, I said is a sow.
It's a sow.
Yes. So.
And then the male is called what?
A boa.
Where are they?
So this is a boa. You see the testicles behind?
Okay.
Yeah, all these ones are boas.
Okay.
They are all boas.
Okay, so you separate them by gender?
Yes,
by
sex? By gender and then by weight. Ideally, by weight. So all these ones are boas. These ones are gilts. So these ones, if I want to use them for breeding, in the next 2 months, I can cross them.
Okay.
Because they would have gained weight at least. If the feeding system were right, they should be ready. They should be ready for crossing after a month. But the feeding systems are not right.
And then here,
they are all gilts.
Gilts.
Yes.
Not yet ready.
Yes. Yes. They are not yet ready.
I see the nipple system is working.
Yeah. They drink water.
They drink water from there.
Yes, so that it will reduce the stress. The stress involved in the work. So
this is quite a grown.
Yes.
Is this a sow?
A sow, yes.
It's delivered already?
It's delivered, yeah. Okay. It's spent.
How long is the pregnancy?
The pregnancy is 114 to 115 days. That's like
almost 4 months.
Almost 4 months, 3 days to 4 months.
Okay.
So those days are the gestation period. That's what you're saying, right? Yeah. So that's the time it takes for them to give birth.
And after it's giving birth, when can it give birth again?
So after it's giving birth, what you essentially do is that you wean it. You wean the babies. They will be with the baby. They will be with their babies for 42 days. That's like almost 2 months. Then you wean them. When you wean them, then what happens is that you inject them, you deworm them, and give them some vitamins.
Who? The babies or the mother?
The mother. Then when you deworm the mother, maximum 10 days, they will come on heat. Then you cross them again. But the babies that you have weaned, essentially what you do is that you deworm them, you give them some iron, and then you give them some vitamins, and then some antibiotics, so that they can start growing. Then you put them on a different ration called the weaner's feed.
What is the weaner's feed? The
weaner's feed is given to pigs who are between 15 kilos, 12 to 15 kilos to 40 kilos.
Okay. And then what is made up? What is it made up of?
So the weaner's feed essentially has more protein, more energy like the corn, so the protein like soya beans or fish, and then the rice bran to make the quantity, and then so that's it. Then you put in oyster to strengthen their bones. Okay. Yes, if you're a rich man, then you add lysine and all this stuff. But if you are not, you use alternative like I do. The alternative is I use stuff like I grow moringa, I grow cassava. So with the leaves essentially what it does is that it shrinks the fat. So I say I produce fatless pork. I produce fatless pork because I have a way of feeding the pigs such that their fat is totally shrinked entirely. So
it's
when
lean meat.
lean meat, so that you can see a meat like completely lean, no fat. That's fatless pork. I use the moringa, cassava leaves, potato vines, and then Lucinia.
So more vegetables inside their diet.
So you give it to them as dessert.
Oh, you give the pigs dessert.
Yes. So that's like from 5 to 6
In the evening.
p.m. Yes.
How often do you feed the pigs?
Every day,
In a day, how many times?
twice maximum. But when I'm tired, it's once. Yes. Ideally, twice is okay. Yes. So twice. Sometimes we do twice, sometimes we do once.
Is this a capital intensive?
Highly.
project?
Highly. Very, very, very highly capital intensive project. And if you don't have money, don't start. Or if you don't have money, start very, 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 very small. So that you are not caught in the middle.
Who are your customers?
I sell to Tilly's Farm. I sell to
What does Tilly's Farm do?
Tilly's Farm is a processing firm. They process pork into hams, shawarma, sausages, and all those. I sell to them. I sell to Ghana Chamber of Livestock and Fishery.
Okay.
I sell to Coco Pork, a restaurant in Kafui Dey. And I also sell to some fresh pork sellers at Adenta.
Oh, they come all the way from there
Yes.
to come and buy the pork.
Yes.
Okay.
They come. They will come no matter where you are, as long as your meat is lean. Because if the meat is fatty, their customers will definitely complain and to affect you, their market. So they will come. So I sell to these people.
What's the most satisfying thing about being a pig farmer?
The most satisfying thing about being a pig farmer is seeing your animals do well, selling them, and then making what you have to make. So,
Interesting.
yes.
Do you, I mean, I've spoken to other farmers and they talk about the lack of government support for their work. Is it different for pig farmers?
No, it's nothing different. It's not different at all. Because me, like I told you, if I have a structure that can house 700 pigs, and here I am, even struggling to feed 187 pigs now, it means that if I had the support, I will raise 1,005 pigs, and I will employ a lot of people, because those, for instance, I employ a lot of Okada boys.
To do what?
So when the feed comes, I call them. So you see that an Okada boy brought me.
Yes.
When the feed comes, I just call them, and that's my wife.
Okay.
I call them, and then they come and take care of they offload the feed, and I pay them immediately.
Straight up. So it's income for them.
Yes.
Is that where the feed is offloaded?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is
Let's have a look at it.
Yeah. So
So this is your feed house?
yeah, essentially, this is the feed house is supposed to be down there.
Yes.
Or where I'll build.
Yes.
So this is rice bran.
Can you open it up for us to see?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is rice bran.
Rice bran. So this is milled rice, right?
Milled rice. And then
Yeah, it smells like rice.
this is beans.
This is beans, also
Yes.
milled.
Yes, also milled.
Yeah, it does smell like beans.
Then this is oyster. Oyster shells.
Oyster shells.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it smells fishy.
Yeah.
So rice, beans, oyster, and then
Maize.
you have maize as well.
Yes, I have maize.
Is it also milled?
Yes, it's also milled.
Okay.
So this is maize.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, the grain is just put inside and ground.
Yes,
Okay.
it's grounded. So this is maize.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to mix them proportionately. Once again, we have to economize. So
Yeah. So it's maize, it's rice,
bran,
it's
oyster,
bean, and it's beans.
beans.
Okay.
Oyster.
What's the maize supposed to do?
The maize essentially contains about 65% of carbohydrate, and then it contains 11% of protein. So you can imagine. Then the soya beans. I'm supposed to use soya beans, not beans. But
Let's go inside.
because I don't, I cannot buy the soya beans. So this is the beans. You see.
Soya?
This is beans.
This is beans.
Yes. I'm supposed to use soya beans, but because I don't have the money to buy the soya beans, that's why I use this one. And this oyster, for instance.
What does the oyster do?
The oyster is supposed to strengthen their bones,
Okay, like calcium?
like calcium.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
so that's essentially what it does. And
And
then
the beans?
the beans is protein.
It's protein. So carbohydrates from the
Maize.
the maize, protein from the beans,
Beans.
calcium from the oyster, and there was a fourth one.
The rice bran.
What does the rice bran do?
So the rice bran, number one, it adds to the quantity. And then it also contains fiber, a lot of fiber.
So it's almost like a balanced diet.
Balanced diet.
Yeah.
That's
And then you give them your vegetables in the evenings.
In the evenings.
Okay.
Yes. So
Well, are the vegetables are close by?
yes, they are. So sometimes I give them bitter leaf.
Really?
Yes.
The one where they take make soup.
Yes. So this one is
What is
soya
this?
beans. This is soya beans.
This soya beans.
Yeah. So
Will this be milled as well?
yeah, it will be milled.
Okay.
It will be milled.
So let's see the vegetables that you give them.
Yes. So this is the feed mill I was talking about.
Yes. So this will process a ton.
A ton. One ton.
When it's installed.
When it's installed.
Okay.
It has the mill.
Yeah.
Over there.
So what's your plan? When do you plan to install this?
Hoping that Jehovah will give me money.
One time.
Yes.
Elohim.
Elohim.
It is so.
Yes. So
The vegetables that you
Yes.
give them.
So you see that we have cut them. This is moringa.
You feed your pigs moringa.
Yes, moringa.
So what do you mash it up or you
no,
just
no. Just ideally, you should dry them.
you dry the moringa?
Yes, you should dry them. Dry it in the sun for a day. Then in the evening,
Give it to them.
give it to them. Ideally.
Okay.
But
So that's moringa.
this moringa.
What else do you give them?
I give them cassava leaves. That's it over there.
It's right here.
Yes. So this is cassava leaf. I give it to them. It contains 23% of crude protein. So in as much as it also contains, when you give it to them as dessert, the reason I give it to them as dessert is that when you give it to them as, they are done eating. So they are resting. So when they chew this thing now, it's going to be like, it will translate into amino acid, which essentially will shrink the fat and build more meat muscle, which artificially is done by using lysine.
So you're actually going a natural way
Yes.
to get rid of the fat.
To
So
get
they
rid
make it leaner.
Leaner.
And the cassava leaves has a role in that.
A role in
What does
that.
the moringa do?
So moringa also performs the same duty, but moringa is also an antibiotic. Then also moringa is a dewormer in their intestines.
Really?
Yes, when they chew the moringa, it's a dewormer in their intestines. Yes. So artificially you will use something like Ivomec, Levamisole, and all those things to inject them. But you can go this way.
The herb is a pharmacy.
It's a pharmacy.
Sure. So moringa, cassava leaves.
Leucinia.
What is leucinia?
That's it over there.
Show me.
Yes.
And what is that supposed to do?
Even this one, sandpaper. You will get me.
What is this?
In Tree they call it nyanchre.
Sandpaper.
Yeah.
And you feed the
Yes,
pigs this.
they chew
What is this for?
Oh, this one, honestly, I don't have an idea, but they chew it.
And it's good for them?
Yeah, it's good for them. Then this is Leucinia.
Leucinia.
Yes, Leucinia. So, well, so this
Oh,
is.
you finish, you talk to him.
Okay. So this is Leucinia.
And you feed the pigs this as well?
Yes, but this has a disadvantage. You should give it to them minimum twice in a week. You don't give it to them more than that. Otherwise, you see their skin, the hair will start uprooting.
Where do you get all this knowledge about plants for pigs from?
I learned some in Kenya. I learned some too from friends, from pig farmers. I go to them and they teach me. Yeah.
It's good knowledge.
Yes.
So for now, your pigs are your main business?
Yes. As at 3 months ago, I sold the birds. They are here.
You had birds here?
Yes.
How many birds were here?
I had 1,000.
Okay.
So that's a rabbit house over there.
You have rabbits inside?
No, I don't
Okay.
have. This is another rabbit house.
Okay.
I'll be doing it. It's all the
Okay.
so easy. And this is a solar panel.
Okay.
It pumps the water from this into these polytanks,
Okay.
and then it distributes. Now over there is a borehole.
There's a borehole over there?
Yes, there's a borehole here. So this borehole essentially is supposed to feed the entire farm.
Good.
So this is supposed to be like a
Backup?
backup.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I have a problem with it.
Okay.
They need to come and do some blowing.
Okay. So this is a borehole?
This is a borehole. So It's a borehole that is supposed to feed the farm.
Okay.
So I'll be doing some blowing. I'm looking for money.
Okay.
Yeah, like they said they would charge me 5,000, so I'm waiting.
Maybe so.
Yes, yes.
I see a lot of ducks and
these are,
turkeys around.
I've reduced them. I had ducks like 100 and over.
Okay.
And then the turkeys were like 30.
Do they have good relations with the chickens?
The turkeys do not have good relations with the turkeys.
With the chickens?
With the chicken. They bully them a lot.
From size, eh?
Yes, from size. Even they try to, even us.
The turkeys try to bully even human beings?
Yeah, they try to bully us. So you see the battery over there?
Yes.
That's another panel over there. It feeds light to this structure.
Okay. So when everything is up and running, there'll be pigs all the way here?
All the way here.
To the top?
To the top.
When you came here, what was the land? What did the land look like?
A forest. It was a forest.
Trees everywhere?
Trees everywhere.
How long did it take for you to clear?
It took me like 3 years.
3 years?
Yes. So I clear where I want to work.
Where did you clear first?
I cleared here. Where, if you don't mind. So my boss, Kojaku Topwatin, he was here when only this one was here.
This was the first place you cleared?
Yes, I cleared here.
Do you have clear? What does it take to clear a farm this size?
Manpower.
How many people were on the job?
Oh, we were about 7 sometimes. So this place.
This was the first place?
The first place. So there are pigs here too.
Okay, we got pigs here.
Fatima, okay,
we're going to feed some pigs?
Yes.
Yeah, we'd like to see that.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes. So some more pigs here. So this was the first place?
This was the first place.
That was cleared?
Yes, that was cleared, and we had a structure here.
You don't use equipment to clear? Machines?
No, it's the money.
Yeah.
It's all the money.
And the government doesn't help you with all the stuff? Extension services, Ministry of Agric, all that stuff, clearing services?
No. I spoke with them about clearing the land, and they said their machine is broken down. Yeah, the tractor is broken down.
So you guys use what, a hoe and cutlasses?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, and that took you, to clear this place, how long did it take you, this area?
Or like maybe 2 weeks, or a little beyond 2 weeks.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. There were trees all here.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of trees. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is what we started with. Then we went to that structure. Then this is the poultry, actually.
Okay.
And we're doing snails.
You do?
That's it over there. But we stopped.
What
labor.
Snail farming is labor intensive?
No. I just wanted to bring down my pressure. Yeah. So whenever all is said and done, I will go back to it again.
Is piggery lucrative?
Is it
lucrative?
Yes.
It makes the money?
It makes the money. Not too much, but it's okay. Initially I can make 30% of every pig. Yeah.
Okay, it's going to feed?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let's see the feeding process. How old are the ones that are going to be fed?
Oh, this one is about 2 months old.
Oh, it's a young piglet?
Yeah.
Why is he alone?
We sold it. Okay. We sold its siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brother, go and eat. Pray and eat.
I know. Okay.
Okay, let's do some feeding.
So you can feed them.
So how will I know when it's enough?
Pour half.
Let me know when it's done. So this is the mix that you told me about?
Yes.
The rice bran.
The corn.
The
beans.
The beans.
Yeah.
And
it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. You give the rest to these people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, it's breakfast.
They already
have food.
So it's okay.
All right.
So you keep it on the wall.
Okay. On the wall?
Yeah.
They won't attack it?
No.
So the next feeding time will be when?
That will be around 4.
Twice
No,
a
around
day.
2.
2.
Then at 5 we give them
their desserts,
yes,
the leaves.
Yeah, desserts. Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. So if you don't mind, we could pass here too.
Okay. So what's in this structure?
So this is a pigsty, a big house. But then, again, we do not have the resources, so we'll use it over time.
So you're going to be keeping more pigs here?
Yeah, there were pigs here.
Okay, there were.
There were pigs here. That is after the virus.
Yes.
Yes. So
when the virus struck, there were pigs here?
Yes, there were pigs all here.
All over?
Yes, all over. There were 253.
And how many died?
Then I sold some, so finally there were 213. And those were
all the 213 died?
Yes. I made a very silly mistake, but I made it anyway.
What was the mistake?
You know, when I sold that number to Pig Farm, they said I should bring some again. And I said I wanted them to grow bigger. And then the virus caught them.
You would have disposed of them before they got the virus.
Yes. Or I would have disposed a lot. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Okay. So you customize it into a place where people can do their
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
What is this green thing?
This is a weighing scale.
This is how you weigh the pigs?
The digital weighing scale.
Let's see.
So for instance, yeah. Come on, see. So when the pig enters, have you
The pig enters through here
yes.
and steps on. This is the scale.
Yes.
And
Have you
then.
seen? Then the weight comes.
Ah, yes, I see.
Have you seen?
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me weigh myself also.
Yes.
So set it to 0 for me. I know I'm around 100.
You may.
Like a radio frequency, 104.5, I'm sure. That's the last time I weighed myself.
Okay.
So imagine I'm a pig. I start on it.
Yes. So let all your feet. Okay.
It will beep, right?
Yeah, it will beep.
What is my weight?
98.4.
It's good. I came down. Can you have a pig that heavy? 98 kilos?
Oh, we used to have pigs beyond 150.
1.5 times my weight.
Yes, 150.
Hey,
Yeah.
it must eat like a giant.
Oh, not really.
150 kilo pig.
Yes, yes. And this is a simple way to rear snails.
Okay, so
the
this.
housing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll come up to all these things.
So snails are. So when this place is ticking 100%, we should expect pigs. What else?
We have poultry,
Poultry,
snails,
snails.
catfish.
Oh, catfish.
Yes,
You have,
we're doing.
you have a catfish pond.
Yes, we have a
structure?
pond. Yes.
So it's happening in the future.
Yes, we sold them somewhere. We are in.
Oh, some crossing is going on here.
Yes.
My brother. Go ahead. I can't disturb you.
So this is a feed mixer. A feed mixer.
This is a feed mixer.
Yes.
Okay.
Assuming that the corn is already milled.
Okay.
It's a 100 kilogram capacity feed mixer.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is where your catfish will be.
Yes, that's where they used to be. I sold them. We are in August, right? August.
Yes.
Yes. So I sold them somewhere May.
So there was catfish here.
Yeah, there was catfish.
How many catfish were here?
1,000.
1,000.
So when you do sorting, yeah. So the bigger ones will come here, and the smaller ones will be here. Yes. So that's what I was doing. I bought a tarpaulin too. There's there. That one is 1,000 capacity.
Where did you get the catfish knowledge from?
I learned from a friend.
Okay.
He did animal science in Legon. Yeah, Alexander Kwache. He's a very good friend.
It appears to me that farmers are very open about sharing knowledge. Is it true?
Not all of them.
Not all of them?
Alex is my friend, so he's open with me. But most people, when you go to their farms, they don't want to tell you certain truths. But me, when you come, I tell you free.
Yeah, because you learn from somebody else.
Yes, for free.
Yeah.
So,
So catfish, snail, poultry,
yes, piggery.
piggery.
Yes. Yeah. So now, if you don't mind, we could go to the quarantine.
Just to go check out the quarantine place.
And yeah,
Yes.
let's go. Fakini.
What was your, I mean, beyond the killing of the swine flu, what was some of the low moments and how did you overcome them?
A lot of attacks from the folks around.
Attacks?
Yeah, they attack me.
What kind of attacks?
Physical attack. They threaten me most of the time.
Because?
They said I don't respect.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
You know, in Africa, when you see people who are bold, who take the bold step, people see them as threats. You came here, like I hear all the time, Oba Hanche, officer, Uska, and those stuff. When you have money and you waste it, and I have money and I think of my family, my wife and my children, and so I put it to proper use, essentially I become an enemy. I don't know whether you've lived in a village setting before, but I hope you know.
That's the kind of so people become envious.
They come to me with cutlasses in my room and all that.
What?
They attack me. I go to the police station. It becomes a foolish case most of the time, all the time.
Wow.
I have been to the police for like 15 times.
Wow.
And when they come to talk, then at the end of the day, they just rubbishes my case. I have been to the IGP's office. I have been to the regional office. I've been to the district office. I've been to all the police stations around. And they essentially tell me to learn to live with them. How can you enter my room?
Somebody threatening me?
I'm telling you, they come to my room with a cutlass. And the guy said he will butcher me. I'm telling you, my wife is here. And I run.
Of course, run for your life now.
And essentially, they come, when I take the case to the police station, they appear like they are helping me. This guy, for instance, killed my cow. I had cows.
How many?
I had cows like 26. I lost them all. I lost until it became like 6, and I decided to sell them. So a guy, was a cow. I asked the owner of the farm that I wanted to feed my cow on his land, where the grass is. He said, okay. When I came, the cow was dead, and I was like, no, this is strange.
Suspicious.
So I called my vet. He came to test and said, no, the cow, someone hit the front head with.
Oh, with a blunt object.
Yes. So that's what killed the cow. I said, okay. So I went to the police station. I lodged the complaint again, and the guy's master had money, so he went to pay. And he told me point blank that he went to pay. That's why they released the boy.
I pray that there's peace. Elohim should take control.
I have been praying. I have been praying to him.
Yes.
So this is the.
So this is your quarantine house?
No, this is the farmhouse.
This is a farmhouse?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
So this is coming up nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that easy.
So what will it have? What will be what will it be for really?
This one.
When you say a farmhouse, what does it mean?
A farmhouse essentially is a place where those who work stay.
Ah.
I mean, comfortably.
Yes.
Yes.
So rooms, kitchen.
Yes, rooms, kitchen. So this is the porch. This is the kitchen. This is the storeroom. That's the storeroom over there. And then this is the dining
area. So it's So it's a house.
Yes.
On a farm.
Yeah, on a farm. That's why it's a farmhouse. So this is the hall.
This is a hall.
This is the master bedroom.
Okay.
They are yet to. The mason has decided to close this place and make it solely a kitchen and a bath. Then he will put up a wardrobe here. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll make it a bath and toilet.
Yeah.
And then he'll put up the wardrobe here.
So you're always thinking ahead of how to make the place
better
work and better for people.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are the rooms. This is the common toilet and bath. These are the rooms. And this is the guest room. Okay. Yeah. So we are.
You're doing your thing.
Yeah, small.
And the quarantine spot, well, how far is it from here?
Oh, it's here.
Okay.
So,
let me show you.
That was.
So when the birds come in fresh. When the pigs come in fresh.
Yes, I put them there.
You put them where?
So here is the quarantine. We are coming.
Okay. Okay, so the quarantine spot.
Yes, so this is the quarantine.
Is.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long do you normally quarantine or separate the animals for?
Oh, ideally 2 weeks, maximum 3 weeks.
For observation?
Yeah, for observation. So I keep them here, I treat them, and then when they're okay, when I see that everything is okay,
then
I take them back.
Every animal that you bring inside, you check?
Every animal, I keep them.
It's not just for pigs, is it?
No, okay, every pig, sorry.
Every pig.
Every pig that I bring here,
okay,
I keep them here.
You have the same policy with chickens?
No. Chickens, they come as day old.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one, you can hardly see any.
Okay. Is this your property as well?
Yes.
What are you growing there?
No, I leased it to people.
Okay.
So they are using it for green pepper, but this is my cassava.
Okay, so the cassava is yours?
Yes.
So the crops you grow are cassava? I
grow cassava, plantain, banana, and then I used to do vegetables, but when I do now, the turkeys, they destroy it, so I stopped. Okay. Yes, so I do pepper most of the time, and okra. Yes. As I speak to you now, Seth, I have okra there. Yeah.
It's ready for harvest?
Yes, it's ready for harvest. If you like, I can harvest some for you.
So you're busy?
Oh.
Yeah. Animals, crops.
Yeah.
How does a farmer relax?
Oh, I do relax a lot of the time. Now that I have my hands, they help me. So we finish work as early as sometimes 8 o'clock.
But when do you start?
We start at sometimes 4.
4 a.m.
Or 4:30, yeah.
Okay.
We start at 4 a.m.
What does the normal day look like? I mean, you start at 4 a.m. What do you do?
So I wake up at 3. I do applications.
What are applications?
Application for funding.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, online?
Online.
Okay.
So.
How successful have they been?
They became successful when I started using my wife's name.
Okay.
Yes, so that one I started.
Why is there discrimination against your name because it's Chukwu?
Know, maybe. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
So who do you apply to?
I've applied to Ghana Enterprise Agency like 5 times. I've not gotten one yet.
What are you applying for money?
For funding.
Funding.
For grants.
Okay.
And then I've applied to Hub, Fidelity. I've applied for their funding twice. I've not gotten it. Twice, yeah. I've applied to GSDF, Ghana Skills Development Fund. 2021, I applied. I got it, but my documents were not up to. So I had to evict myself. But this 2023, I've applied. I've not seen the outcome yet.
2024.
Yeah, 2024.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you say when you put your wife's name on applications.
Yes, so I applied for a tricycle for her. During a pitch competition,
Okay.
I taught her how to do the pitch, and
Yes.
she went to do it. She got it.
Boom.
Yes, I applied for a feed mill for her. She went to do the pitch. She got it.
Nice.
Yes, I applied for one at NEIP.
Yes.
She
National
went,
Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program.
she got it. Yes.
Okay.
So,
I think you cracked the code now.
yes, I have cracked the code.
That's it.
But the problem is that I registered a business like for about, it's now about 2 years old. Most of the time they say 3 years, 3 years
Okay.
and beyond.
So it has to be 3 years before you can get access to the funding.
No, as in your business has to be 3 years old.
before you get.
Yeah, you can be eligible to apply.
But isn't that crazy? Because I mean, when you're a younger business, you would assume that that's when you need a lot more help. Abi?
That's so, but you see, that's what they do.
Yeah. Oh wow! So that must be frustrating.
Very, very frustrating. Just last 2 weeks, the InnoHub one, they told me, and the InnoHub one, I've observed something. Each time I apply, they tell me that the numbers were many, so they had to evict some. They are not able. They said they cannot pinpoint what I did wrong.
Yeah, so that you can actually improve like next time.
Yeah, but they will tell you that the numbers are too many, so they have to. So sorry, you have one of those people. Yeah.
What keeps you going, man? Because this must be frustrating.
My wife, my children. I want to have a better life for them. I want them to become better than I am. I've been struggling a lot. I've been hustling, seriously. I want them to become better. I want my son, my first son, Abraham, I want him to have a better education. I wish to take him. I have just a degree. He should have a PhD. Yeah. My daughter, Akoyemi, she should go far. My son, Mojisola, Fuzu, they should go far. So it's my dream to make them better. So it keeps motivating me to do better. So every penny I get, I try to invest in the farm and this to make them.
Are they interested in the work?
Yes, my son, he is. My daughter, somehow.
And the small one?
The small one, he's crazy. He's scattering everything. Anytime you leave him up around.
Maybe he's going to be an engineer, man. Who knows?
Hey, you're the third person.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we went to see this man, the Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Michael Ochibefi. Yeah, he was calling him engineer.
Yeah, possibly. Engineers like to break things up and then fix them again. So, hey, who knows? Maybe
Yes.
agri engineering, you come and help daddy.
Yes. I'll be very glad.
If you had to give 3 tips to somebody who wants to enter the business of livestock farming, what are your top 3 tips for them that they should know, things that they should know to become successful at what they do?
You should have a land. It's not good to rent a land for such a thing. Have a land.
Have your own land.
Have your own land. Get your water system running and get your management system very good. Your management system. So let's say the water system, all include the management system. Because if you have everything and your management is poor, the farm will collapse. So have a land of your own. Have your system
water system.
good. Yeah, water, your infrastructure system, everything good. And get the best breed to go.
And you're good to go.
You're good to go.
Your banking and finance education, has it come in handy?
Yeah, it's helped me manage the farm. Yeah.
So nothing spoiled now?
No, nothing spoiler. It's true.
Yeah. So your dad was on point when he said get a degree.
He was. But
Yes.
if I had done agric economics, I was
You'd have gotten more, eh?
Yeah. Or maybe animal science and then do some training.
But now because you have YouTube and all kinds of things, so now you get a lot of knowledge, right?
It's true.
So you're on YouTube a lot, looking for knowledge.
Yes, sometimes. No, not most of the time. Most of the time, I'm doing application.
Applications, yeah. You need that money, man.
Yeah, like this job is highly capital intensive.
So that money must come.
That money must come.
Yeah.
If the money comes, I'll get all the expertise.
Exactly.
So it's the money.
If you sat down with the Minister for Food and Agriculture and you had to advise him, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to concentrate on farmers, number one, by subsidizing inputs for them. If it's a livestock farmer, subsidize the feed for them. Give them more training so that...
Where are we going?
With any of them.
Oh, yeah.
So if you subsidize inputs for them, whether the livestock or the crop farmer, subsidize for them, and then also increase your training for them. Increase your training for them. And then also, he said 3, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, as many as you can. You're giving him advice.
Okay, so then he should also increase the training. Then he should do more homegrown stuff. Like instead of importing, let's grow more.
More homegrown.
Yes, so that it will reduce the pressure on our currency.
All that great training you had in Kenya, Tanzania, Senegal, who paid for that?
So the Kenyan one was paid for by a professor who visited my farm, and then when he visited the farm, the 3rd day I told him I won an award. I sent him an email that I won an award. The 2nd day, and then he said, okay, he'll bring me to Kenya. There's a project they are running called the Ilinova project. So he'll make sure I'm on.
So that took you to Kenya?
That took me to
How about
Kenya.
Senegal?
The Senegal, the European Union paid for it. It was a competition.
Yeah,
So
you
when
won.
I applied and I won. Then the Tanzania, it was paid for by the Michigan State University.
Does it not make you... I mean, how do you feel that our own government and our own institutions are not supporting funding, but then you are for training, but you are getting your training from Americans, from Europe, from some professor who you came and saw your... Where was the professor from?
He's from Kenya. He's Professor Alexander Kahi.
Yeah. So, I mean, how does that make you feel?
I felt that we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. Our government should concentrate on us because we are the future. Agriculture is the future of Africa. Dr. The CEO of African Development Bank, Dr. Adesina, he said the future is agriculture. The future of Africa is agriculture.
100%.
And he's 100%.
He's 100% right.
So if the government had concentrated on us, we would have made the future great, for Africa great, because we will now stop importing food and we rather export. All these are cocoas, meat and all those things we are importing. It's not helping. It's cracking our economy. It's destroying our economy. The government should concentrate on us. It should support us. It should subsidize feed for us. It should subsidize inputs for us, and improve the farming we are doing with machineries instead of this manpower thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make man tire too much.
Oh, Charlie. It's too much.
Yeah.
That one, good. Not too good.
When you close your eyes and you have good dreams, describe that. I mean, what's a good dream for you in terms of your business?
A good dream is having 5,000 pigs, having 20,000 birds. A good dream is having 50,000 catfish. So a good dream is processing pork, processing poultry, processing catfish for sale, for export. A good dream is employing a lot of people. A good dream is equipping people with the skills they need to establish their own businesses, to thrive. Those you see that they have the potential. That's what I see as a good dream. So that when I am training people, imparting skills to people for them to become entrepreneurs, not just the skill, because if you train me and you don't support me, it's a waste of time. But if I train you, I see your potential, I monitor you, I support you to start your own business and mentor you to grow, you will also employ someone else. And that way,
Spread out.
It spreads out. But if it does not happen that way, then we are wasting our time.
Are you hopeful?
Yes, I am. Sometimes I'm not. But I cannot stop because I know that no matter what, I should get to where I'm going and I should go. So I need to keep the faith, and I lead all these people in my house.
Yeah.
If I lose hope,
What they go do? So you have to keep hope alive.
nothing there to do.
Do you cry sometimes by yourself when
Yes.
they're not watching?
they catch me sometimes. She catches me. Yeah, sometimes I become sad, very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad. Very sad. There was an application I did with AU. That time, about 4 years ago, it was $10,000. I managed to even get them to visit the farm. They came and they promised me they are going to give me the funding. In the end, they gave it to someone else.
Wow.
Yeah, Charlie, I saw that this was not really cool because I don't have the links. Yes, I don't have the links. If the government gives me 1 million Ghana cedi right now, come back after 2 years, 1 year,
You will see the difference.
you will see that a lot of people will become rich because of me. Not rich illegally, they'll be rich because they are farmers, they are rich farmers. And we should tell the world that as long as you can go to America, the UK, the Europes, and you find rich people who are farmers, in Africa, we should also have farmers who are very rich. I do not know why it's not working out. Because our foundation is rotten. And as long as the foundation is rotten, anything you do without solving the foundation wahala, you will continue to have wahala, plenty.
There's no way you cannot have wahala without us when you have a weak foundation.
A weak foundation.
What do your family think about your business? I mean, your dad is sold now.
Yes.
Yes. Who else is giving you support in the family apart from wifey?
My sister. Yeah, my sister. She supports me sometimes. She actually was the one that supported me to build that 3 building over there. Yeah. So she's been supportive. Yeah. No, though now she's also trying to find her feet. She's gone to the UK. She's schooling.
Yeah.
And she's a nurse at the same time.
Yeah.
So she's also trying to work out.
Shout out to her. What's her name?
She's called Rama.
Rama, shout outs to you. Supporting the business.
Yeah.
Yes. How about your friends? What are your friends, the ones you did banking and finance with? Where are they now? Are they in the banks?
No, not all of them. My best friend is a farmer.
Okay.
He's a tailor. He's at Obuasi.
He did banking and finance?
Yes, he did banking.
Okay.
He's a tailor. He's called Collins Enin Amponsa. Yeah, he's a tailor. And he's not doing bad. Though he wants to travel, he's so obsessed with traveling.
But people need to wear clothes now. So the tailoring.
But you know, people, he's always complaining. People buy and they don't pay and all those things. So,
What a system.
oh, Charlie.
Listen, I'm inspired by the fact that you are pushing through. And that's your wife, I'm sure.
Yes.
Who has been giving you good support.
Yeah.
Wifey, good job. Good job. Keep doing your stuff. Keep supporting the man. And catch him when he's crying and giving support. I want to see those awards, man.
Yes.
Let's go see the awards.
Yes.
So let's check out these awards. Ministry of Food, let me see. Ministry of Food and Agriculture, 39th National Farmers Day. Metropolitan Municipal District Award, Certificate of Merit awarded to Emeka Chukwu Tinkong Apo. Best Livestock Farmer. Awesome. 2023. Okay. Nice. And then before that, there was a 2021 one. Development of Agriculture in Ghana. Obosumasi Equiapim. Best Piggery Farm. Apo. Elohim Farms. Yeah, man. You start winning, no be today. 2015. Elohim Farms. Piggery. Municipal Metro District Award. Equiapim South, Eastern Region. One day it will be national, man.
Amen.
Yes, it will happen. All right. Your final word to people who are watching, people who are interested in becoming farmers, young farmers of Ghana, and not just Ghana, because we have viewers from all over the continent, from Malawi, Zambia, South Africa, Guinea, Gambia, Nigeria, Kenya, Tanzania, even in Barbados. People are talking to us about young farming. What's your word to the potential young farmers?
My word to potential farmers is that let's all embrace agriculture. Agriculture is the future of Africa. When you finish the university, don't go looking for work that do not exist. Let's go into agriculture, livestock farming, crop farming, and create wealth for our generations. That is the only way. Thank you.
Chukwu, Elohim Farms, all the best.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed this conversation on what's it like to be a young farmer in Ghana. What's your favorite part of this video? Let us know. Put your comments down below and let's have a conversation on agriculture and farming. God bless.